Hello everyone, this is Sam from CloudTech. Today we'll be looking at how to create an EC2 instance using CloudFormation template. So first we will check the template what are they are given in the AWS site. Type AWS EC2 CloudFormation. It will take us to that template page. First there will be obviously there will be two formats other. One is using JSON, another is using YAML. We will be using YAML method for this purpose. So first thing we need is the type. So when you're writing the code, just create first type resources and it will tell what are the resources we are going to create in this template. We are going to create only EC2 instance. So we need to manage type as AWS EC2 instance. So we can just copy paste this type in the our template. And this my EC2 instance is a logical ID. You can give any name for this like a demo instance, whatever you can give for this logical ID. Next one what we need is properties. So there are several properties for this EC2 instance, but we are going to input only few things to pick up the default value. First one is image ID, next one is instance type, third one is key name. So first we are going to take the image ID from our AWS console. So come to AWS console, type EC2. Click on instance running. Click on launch instance. So I'm going to make use of Amazon Linux to AMI. So we need to take this AMI ID. It says 64-bit x86 version. Don't take the other version. It won't be compatible with our free tier instance type. So take this AMI ID only and paste it in our image ID here. Next one is instance type. T2.micro is a free tier instance type, so we can make use of it. Next one is key name, which is I already created a key for this. If you want to create a key, go to again to EC2. Now come down. If you see key pairs, click on this key pair option. Next click create a key pair. You can give a key pair name anything. For your reference, you can give like a demo key or EC2 key. You can give it can be in any format. If you want to use putty, you can choose ppk. If you are using like a mobile term, it can make use of both pem and ppk, so you can choose any format and click on create a key pair. I already have a key pair, ctw demo. So the key name is ctw demo. So what happens if we don't key name means we won't be able to log into instance. We might have created instance, but we won't be able to log into instance. So this is our template. Now save the template in .yaml format. Once you save it, go to AWS console. Now go to CloudFormation service. Now click on create a stack. We already have the template, so choose a template is ready. Now upload the file. Click on choose file. I am going to use myec2.yaml. Now click on next. You can give a stack name, demo EC2. You can give any name, valid name for this. We are not going to add any tag. You can ignore the rest of the settings. Just click on next. Now click on create stack. It will take a few minutes to create the stack. You can see if I refresh this page, you will come to know. So here you can see this. This is the logical ID which I told we are using in our stack, my EC2 instance. So it tells us this is the resource we are trying to create. EC2 instance we are trying to create. This for our reference. This is the logical ID. It will take few minutes. So what this template does is it launches with the default settings like a default VPC, default subnet, default route table. So all the settings will be default. So that's it. I mean, like instances created, it will be easy to launch each instance. Now go to EC2 service. Already there on the page. Now here you can see instance is running, so it will take few minutes for the instance to launch. I mean, like you can see that the status check is not yet complete. Even though instance is running, we need to wait for until the status check is complete. Meanwhile, if your if you want to test whether you are able to connect to the instance or not, make sure the security group is updated to allow instance. In my case, I already have a default value like SSH. It's not default value. I have added this SSH port range 22 for my default security group. Maybe if it is not there for you, you can add it. Type as SSH port range is 22. Source can be anywhere IP4, or you can give my IP also, so that it automatically you should be able to connect. What is the 0.0 means? Our instance is reachable from anywhere from outside world. Once you do the changes, click save rules. So here now the status check is passed. If you want to see whether you are able to connect it, copy the public IP address. I am using mobile XTEM for connecting to my EC2 instance. Click on session. The default username is EC2-user. So that's it. We are able to reach the instance. Once a instance is up and running, so if you tested you are able to connect it, then if you don't want the instance to be running, what you can do is you can go to CloudFormation and you can delete the stack. So this is the easiest way we can clean up the environment. It will clean up all the resources. For example, here only we have only EC2 instance. Suppose we have like VPC or subnet, or any load balancer. If you want to clean up the entire infrastructure, this is the main advantage in CloudFormation. We can create the entire project and we can also delete the project at the same time easily. So what you need to do is click on delete. If you delete this stack, what will happen is all the resources that are associated with the stack will be completely removed from your AWS account. So before deleting it, make sure of it. In this example, we have created only EC2 instance with the stack, so it will delete only EC2 instance. Again, if we refresh it, there you can see delete is in progress. It's, okay, delete is now complete. So if you go back and see the instance page, you can see if you refresh it, you will come to know. Here you can see there is no instance running, which means it's moved to termination stage. Whatever the instance we have created, it moved to termination stage. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video. In the coming lecture, I will be adding how to add a security group also along with when we are launching the EC2 instance. So we'll be in the future we'll be seeing more on this, like how to create a load balancer or VPC, custom VPC, custom subnet, custom route table. I will be creating all with this CloudFormation stack. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know any other topics, comment as well. Thank you.